Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje, and welcome back to Throne and Liberty. Guys, update 2.20.0 is out now, 2.20. Guys, it's up now, and there is a bunch of stuff that we, of course, want to take a look at. Minor changes, big changes, and a new festival. The new festival is gonna be something that I'm gonna make a separate episode about, of course. Today is just looking at all the minor changes that might actually have a bigger impact into the game that you realize. So without further ado, guys, let's go over the list. So the first thing we are gonna talk about, guys, is we got a new inventory. So if we go to inventory, we right now have an additional slot here. So we got our artifacts, which I just cleared out. Got our tokens, so all the different currency tokens that are in the game as your entropy shards and such. We now have miscellaneous inventory. Now, what is miscellaneous inventory? It means all of your food items, so ingredients you use to cook with. Now, as the artifact and the token and the miscellaneous one, these are items you cannot replace. So once you take them out of your inventory, there is no way to put them back in your inventory. Because there is only sundry, materials, growth materials, consumables, and equipment, and all. There is no, as you can see here, sundries, growth materials, all, right? There is no slot for the extra miscellaneous inventory. That's also why there is like a bar here. So this is something you can store. This is stuff you can store, right? Now, it starts at 100. You can upgrade it with Solent. It's 250,000 for every 5 up until 150. After 150, it's 100 loosened, guys. They need to remove this from the game. Like the max amount that you can get is 300. Now, eventually, if I would go fishing a lot, I have maybe, if I count the fishes in here, maybe 1/3 of all the fishes that are in the game. I have a lot of the regular materials, like the protein and the salt and the honey and stuff you can buy and gather. But there is going to be more, as far as I understand it. There's going to be more materials for cooking later on. So I don't feel like 150 is going to be enough to carry everything. So you want to go for the 200, 250, maybe 300. But paying loosened for inventory space is something I've never, ever understood, guys. Why don't they just make it into Solent? So the next thing I want to look at, guys, is artifact menu. So we do have a pretty big change here, as far as I can see it. So we have now Stellar Stones. Okay. So it now, as you can see, guys, it now, you used to like have to hover over the actual artifact to see what stats it would give you. Seems to be a list that shows you all of the stats that are on there. Now, these are all EEE, so these are all the artifacts that I have equipped. I basically just cleaned it up before the update happened, so I don't have any spare ones. So Telestones, Solar Stones, Lunar Stones, okay. Got a lock all and now they're locked. Okay, and then unlock all. The unlock all is in Chinese, okay, or Korean. Solar stones, okay, pretty cool. Control. So now we can see the stat effects. So the top 4 here, base damage, max damage, range critical hit, magic critical hit, are the ones that I actually get from the Forsaken Zealot's Talisman. Then we go down and we have the 4 next stats that I get. Oh, this is the 3rd time the servers are going down, guys. I hate to say it, but it's a repeat. It's a repeat of 2 weeks ago. It's an exact repeat of 2 weeks ago. Like the servers are going down every half hour, and every time the server goes offline, I fear that they're losing players. I really don't like this. Like every time the server goes down after a patch. And it's only for like 2 minutes, right? It's like you log off. It's gonna tell me, let's do accept. It's gonna tell me that the servers are in maintenance. And then half a minute later, I do enter now. So yeah, it's maintenance right now. And in a couple of seconds, this is gonna be going from maintenance to you can enter again. So there's definitely something that is happening again. So yeah, really sad that is happening, and every time they're losing a player base. Like every logout that you get, every disconnect that people get, there's at least 1 or 2 players across the entire player base that's like, I've had enough. Like I just had enough. I personally am like, okay, so we got a couple crashes. It's not fun, but hey, it is what it is. They'll fix it, right? But other players aren't as patient as me. They're barely as patient as my pinky. So let alone as my entire being. So yeah, it is what it is, sadly enough. I'll bring you guys back once the server go back online. Okay, so let's try that again. So it is showing the top 4 are from all the stats I'm getting from that one. And then if we scroll down, the 4 are from that one. We go down again, we see the 4 stats getting from those. We see 4 stats, 3 stats from that one, 2 stats from the left, and the 2 stats from that. And we got compare. So I presume we can drag. I don't have any. Well, maybe I can drag this one in here, or in here, basically the bottom one. And then we can see we lose out on the healing. We lose out in healing resist and CC resist. And we gain collision resist, silence resist, and max stamina. Okay. And then if you are agreeable with the stat change, you can basically do apply all. And then you slot in the ones that you put in below. Right click is basically removing it again. Okay, and then we got search criteria. Ooh. Okay, this is interesting. Click the custom equip option to select previously selected items. Equip 1, 2, 3. Okay. So reset artifact settings. If we click deadless one, apply. Still as recommended. I don't wanna. Oh. So I don't have any deadless ones. Okay. Wildlands apply. Don't have any wildlands. Which ones do I have? Chaos. I do have chaos. Yeah, there we go. So it shows us all the chaoses. Okay, perfect. And then resets apply. So this basically gives us the entire menu back. Now for me, for instance, I want to go for the triple defense one. So range defense, melee defense. Ooh, damage reduction. I need to look at where I can actually get damage reduction from. Damage reduction. And then where is the other defense? Magic defense. So apply. So this is showing me that I have the right corner. Magic defense, melee evasion. I am a fan. But in comparison to the rune book, it's still way off. The rune book was such a good addition to the game. You basically implement the runes you want in your weapon. Every time you get a new rune, it kind of gets more XP. As you can see here, growth points, right? That every time I get a boss magic heavy attack rune, basically gives growth points to the one I have, or basically every one that you have, every one that's in the game, and it basically grows them. And it also grows them while they're in your weapons. Like you slot the ones that you want, and you never have to look at it again. It automatically upgrades. I feel for the artifacts a good way. I know I'm going theory based right now, but I know this needs to be like not done in a week, right? This needs to take a while. But artifacts are in here for quite a while, and I haven't seen any with triple defenses on them. Like any. This is the closest I got to the one that is the best out there. And I have never seen any with triple defenses on it. Let alone triple defenses with triple stars, right? So a good way I would implement this is, for instance, I want a Forsaken Zealot. Okay, I collected one Forsaken Zealot. I slot this in the location that I want it. Now, for instance, I want to have max damage in here. I get a Forsaken Zealot with max damage, right? I implement the max damage from that Forsaken Zealot in the Forsaken Zealot that I have implemented here, locking that stat. Now I want magic critical hit chance. I get another Zealot, Forsaken Zealot. It doesn't have max damage, but there is magical critical hit chance on it, right? So I can implement the magical critical hit chance on the Forsaken Zealot I actually have slotted in. It lets me build my artifacts. Once I actually get a magical critical hit chance that has a star behind it, I'm saying, okay, let's replace the magic critical hit chance without a star with the one that has a star. And it lets me build on top of the artifact that I already have. And eventually, it will create the artifact that I actually need. It leaves out the randomness of... It might be possible that there's players in this game that will never, ever in their entire career of playing Throne of Liberty will get BIS artifacts. But if you can build your own artifacts, craft your own, like adjust. It wouldn't be crafting, it would be adjusting. So implementing stats that you want onto an existing one that you're using. But it needs to be of the same one. So for instance, I cannot use the critical hit chance of a Chaos Harbinger to implement them in a Forsaken Zealot. Like there still needs to be a little bit of randomization to it. I need to be able to collect the Forsaken Zealot one that has the stat on it that I want to be able to implement it in the Forsaken Zealot that I'm using. And that system would eventually give rise to your BIS artifacts, guys. It would still take a while, but it wouldn't be endless, or even, like I said before, for some player, it's gonna be endless. They'll never get lucky enough to get that BIS. They might get like four out of the 6 BIS, but endlessly roll just for the last 2, just for the 1 trade. You see where I'm going with this? So maybe like upgrading your own, maybe a little crafting system, upgrading your own artifacts will get out the randomness, the RNG of this, and will actually let players build towards their BIS. So yeah, that's kind of the system of how I would do it, guys. So right now in the game, we've got like Arch Bosses 2.0, Devant and Bellandir, right? And what do they do? Well, if you go to, well, basically I go to the peace one or the well, basically the war one. I always go to the same one because I am collecting for, as we look here, I'm collecting the Ashen Devant Abyss crystals, right? So what do they actually do, the Ashen Devant Abyss crystals? It lets you upgrade your weapon. For instance, this great sword that we have here, the Devant's Warblade of Despair, into a tier 2 greatsword, Devant Warblade of Despair. Now, doing that will actually increase the skill, right? So you get a better skill out of it. Right now in the game, you can extract the skill from a tier 1, not leveled up, and use less resources, like it is less resources, to upgrade only the core. To then implement the core into your heroic weapon, which you wanted to do with your tier 2 Devant anyway. So you wanted to craft or upgrade a level 1 to level 12 and then upgrade it with all the resources that you see here to then get a level 2 and then get the core, the skill core out of it, right? So you only needed to level it up once. Right now, you don't need to level it up at all. You just get a level 1, get the skill core out of it, and just upgrade the skill core, guys. So that is really amazing. That is really good. It saves up on a lot of materials that you do not need anymore. So yeah, really nice change here as well. So another change is a Nebula change, guys. We've got greater Nebula stones. We've got Nebula Essence. And we've got the regular Nebula stones. Right, so these are the 3 that you can gather from farming on Nebula and then also artifacts. Now, what changed with this update is that the greater Nebula stones, oh, don't want to click it, now only cost 15 normal stones. Before, you kind of needed, and then we go to inventory, you kind of need to have the Nebula Essence and the regular Nebula stones to craft the greater Nebula stones. Right now, essence is no longer an item you can get in the game. If you still have essence in this game right now, what you want to do is basically dissolve it. Because for every essence that you have, you get 5 Nebula stones. So I'm gonna dissolve them because I basically don't need them anymore. Essence is gone out of the game. If I dissolve this, yeah, so it is. So one of these gives me 10, and I basically don't need these anymore. The only reason you would want your greater Nebula stones is for the rare artifact selection chest and the Nebula conquest chest. But the Nebula conquest chest has so much trash in it. Like, look at the list of trash that's in here that you basically don't want anymore. It's kind of useless now. There's no reason to buy these anymore. It's better to save up and have a chance on a guaranteed tier 2. Like a guaranteed Nebula tier 2, guys. It's gonna take way longer to save up, but it's a guarantee to get a Nebula tier 2. So yeah, right now I don't need my greater stones anymore. And the essence is gone as well, so yeah, let's dissolve these into 20 more. There we go. 84, my start towards...
Take your time.
So 5 times, that would be 25 in total per week. 25 is not really that hard to obtain. I do have to say, I need a lot. 25 is not a lot. 5 for... I thought it was 5 for 5. Why is it only giving me 25? 5 for 5 is 25 5 times. Yeah, 5 times 5 is 25. 25 is not a lot, but it's... Ooh, yeah, let's do it. I need so many unlock stones, guys. I only bought 5? Yeah, no, I bought 25. So yeah, Nebula stones is now more important than greater Nebula stones in the game, guys. And the essence is gone. You can basically dismantle it. So yeah, really, really nice change there as well. And really, really nice change. Basically something I left out in the previous update when they added this one. So definitely want to include that one in this this update as well. Definitely want to talk about that one. Really nice. So apparently there are now in the weapon category for the Lithograph book also entries for... Gonna be all the way at the bottom, right? Oh, already here. There's entries now for the heroic gears as well, guys. 50. Ooh, so that's 25 for each. I feel that's low. By the amount we need to invest into these crossbows, guys, I feel like 50 is way too low. It should have been like at least 75, I feel. 75, 100 is a little bit generous. I don't even want the conversion stones. Just get rid of the conversion stones. Give me 100 unlock stones for these two. 50 each. Yeah, that would make me way happier. Get rid of the conversion stones. Give us 50 each. 250 for the complete track. I feel that would make more sense. The next one, guys, is, for me, really, really important. Right now, in the game, we can make Vanguards, right? Create a Vanguard, right? The problem is with the Vanguard, and I basically can't Vanguard party settings. Yeah, I don't really have Vanguard list. Can I place myself in party 2? Yeah, that would make no difference because I'm just in party 2. Right now, we should... Yes, look at this. Look at this. The party hut for... Oh, this is so good. So that means I can do this. I can do this. So now I can do party settings. Go more. Oh, now it gets on top. So edit huts. Oh, that is a big list. Yeah, I could do this. Then I could see everyone's character name, all of their HP. Oh, I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Confirm. And I can basically have the entire Vanguard here. Depending on how many parties we have. But I can look at everybody's health. So I can actually, like, properly, without having to look like, oh, he seems low, but he's between 20 different people. I can't click on him because I'm going to click on the 20 other people that surround him. I can now actually click on the players. Before, if I had the party HUD, it would it would be like over here. I would not be able to see my own character or what's happening around me because of this. Now we can actually... Oh, this is so freakishly good. This is so freakishly good. Yeah, I'm basically gonna set it up like this. This way I can heal. Even if... confirm. Even if it is just throwing... Because, like, people... Like, right now I can do my AoEs, my fountain, my flash wave, my shield. Like, I can do my AoE, my play salvation. I can do those for my party. But I can still throw healing touches on other players. So I can basically heal now. In some way, in a minor way, I can heal now the entire Vanguard. So this is definitely like one of the best changes for me personally as a healer. Be able to check out everybody in the Vanguard. So yeah, really happy with the ability to change the Vanguard HUD, guys. So there is now a new interface here as well. Don't really see a lot of changes except for common or below, uncommon or below, rare or below, epic 2 or below, and then bulk input grades. Okay. Convert points. Can I? All accessories. Yeah, it doesn't seem like I can do this. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. Another disconnect, guys. Another disconnect. Well, we got a new menu here to implement stuff into the material transmutation. It's not that big of a change. I think the amount that we can implement is bigger as well. I'm not really sure if it was 300 before. But, man, another disconnect. Guys, this is not good. Bring the servers offline. Fix your issue. And then let's play again, guys. I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. There's, like I said, there's a lot of like interface adjustments. There's some weapon. A lot of weapons got a downgrade, guys. Spear got a big nerf with a lot of critical damage. Critical damage and critical chance rate. I think I talked about most interesting parts that I found in this update. Now, of course, in the next episode, we are going to look at one of the biggest ones that came with this. Well, I feel like what I talked about today was all pretty big. They were all significant in their own way. Some still have improvements, like the artifact system. Definitely still has some improvements, but overall, they're working on the game, and that makes me happy. They're still implementing, still trying to make it better. And from what I heard, guys, soon, I think September, we're going to be able to buy houses and decorate our own house. We are going to get battlegrounds. 24 versus 24 battlegrounds. That is gonna make me really happy because I love battlegrounds. But as a healer, as a DPS, as a tank, that is like really a good location to constantly keep training yourself. Because battlegrounds is gonna give you 24/7 PvP. If it is 24/7 allowed to be played. I hope it's not like you can do 15 matches a week and then your keys to do battlegrounds run out. I really hope it's like something you can just queue over and over and over. That would be insane, guys. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna wrap up this episode here. Got some editing to do, and only got 1.5 hours before this episode needs to air. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you want to see more of my quest progression, my Let's Play, my Codex runs, or my update videos here in Throne and Liberty, guys, or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, although it is from logout screen with the disconnects. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.